some of the words for the month is limitless and pause. Now, limitless, the word limitless for me has been a word that I have taken through year after year, because I'll tell you when it first came to mind, and it was when that film Limitless came out, and it was just like, oh my gosh, I wonder if I wonder if there is a pill that you can take that makes you, use every part of your brain. But the thought of being able to use every single part of your brain is just amazing. Think about the things that we can achieve. And takes for learning. You have to spend time learning, you have to spend time improving your craft, you have to spend time reading, exploring, researching. There isn't a when I get to this age then I'm going to stop. It's just like a lifelong thing. You live in, you breathe in, you're learning. And there's so many things about the planet that we live on that we can learn from. And so you have to make sure that you're putting in, time for reading, time for listening, time for reflecting and understanding, and learning something new on a regular basis. So what I would try and do is every year, I would take some sort of course. So I'm learning from other people, or I like reading non-fiction books. So once a year, I make sure that every year I do some sort of course. And since I've been teaching, I've been teaching for the last 5 years. So I'm teaching on platforms where there are sort of like 25 other teachers. So I'm always learning from the other teachers that are on the course that I'm on. And the word pause. So sometimes you have to take a step back. Now, I've talked previously about the taking a nap and taking time out, reflecting, and that is so important because we're living in times where everything is even more fast-paced. Even though we've had a slowdown, we've had a gigantic worldwide pause, and our thoughts go out to those who have lost loved ones and who are continuing to go through health challenges because of it, not only because of losing loved ones but through the illness themselves. And that's the other thing, even outside of the big giant pause that we've had, there were people who were passing every year anyway, and it's just like this constant cycle of, and some people lose multiple members of their family like month after month, and so we have to take time and reflect on that and just be thankful for what we have, where we are, who we have in our surroundings, and being able to give support to others and encouragement to others. So if you know somebody who has lost a loved one or is going through it themselves, please try and reach out to them and let them know that they're still being remembered, that there's somebody there who they can lean on. So the other pause that I had to take was sometimes you can't do everything, and so in the striving to do so many things and be in so many places, you can feel yourself becoming burnt out. And I think that's what I was doing. It was just like I was filming for a course that I'll tell you about, which I've been sharing, and I was filming. It was just so much. I didn't realise how much filming the course was going to take out of me, and all the things that I wanted to put in. And then there was just like, I'd do one lesson, I would create one lesson, and then it was just like, no, but that needs another 3 other sessions there. And that's how it was throughout this a 4-week course. I had to take a pause in some things, and sadly the Arts and Wellness Cafe took the hit for the cause, and so we've come back with we're going into the month where we would reflect on what we've done. So March, for me, reflect on what I've done and look forward to what I want, how I want things to shape up for the rest of the year.